beginning of the broadcast with the Giants and the Chiefs on Sunday Night Football, Chris Collinsworth and Mike Tirico pointed out how many Chiefs fans were in New Jersey. And they put the camera on the sky cam where it was like showing the entire stadium, showing the upper bowl, showing the middle bowl. And well, I'll be damned. I want to say at least 45 to almost 50% of Giant Stadium, or MetLife Stadium, my bad, that's a 90s term, Giant Stadium, 90s terms. And MetLife Stadium, I bet that 45 to 50% of that crowd was Chiefs fans. And the first thing that popped into my mind was, oh shit, the Chiefs are not only a blue blood NFL franchise, but we are a traveling franchise now. It was not always like that at all. The only other stadiums that Chiefs fans would take over would be the Chargers Stadium. We would never take over Denver Stadium, although you will see a number of Chiefs fans there. And wherever the Raiders are, it would be at least half Chiefs fans there. But definitely the Chargers, we will always take over wherever they will be that San Diego or wherever stadium they were in LA. But now, you go to almost all Chiefs away games and you see in the crowd so much red. Of course, you know, one of our favorite things that we love to do at Chiefs Kingdom, and one of the main indicators knowing that you done took over somebody's stadium, of course, is the anthem at the end when we say home of the Chiefs. And Collinsworth and Tirico mentioned that. So what is an NFL blue blood franchise? Well, to me, you have to have a number of things that I'll go over. One thing I want to establish are the actual blue blood franchises. You got Steelers, Niners, Cowboys, Giants, Packers, Raiders, Patriots, and now the newest one, the Chiefs. And the first thing that to me that you must have, there are a couple exceptions to this rule, is you must have at least 4 Super Bowls right now. All of those teams have them except the Raiders. The Raiders, to me, they're a special case because their brand nationally, globally, is one of the top ones still, even though they have not been haven't won for well over 35 years on a consistent basis. Their logo, their merchandise is all over the place everywhere, especially with hip hop in the 80s with NWA and hip hop in the 90s too. They was wearing Raiders gear. I always hated that, by the way. I could not stand that. I was like, well, y'all need to wear some Chiefs gear, man. Don't stop wearing this Raiders crap. But I get it. I understand it. The Raiders are the only exception to that rule with those teams in my rubric for being a NFL blue blood franchise. Another thing, you got to have a rich history and like a super established football NFL-esque city. I think all of those cities that I named definitely fit in that category. You got Kansas, except for Vegas again. Look, the Raiders move everywhere, so let's not even count that with them. Kansas City, Green Bay, New York, Dallas, Frisco, Pittsburgh. I think all of those are like well-established NFL cities and cities that just love football. Football is their number one sport. Maybe not New York. New York is so like vast. It's so like different than everybody else. Like, cause now, like I think basketball. Hell, I can't even say basketball because they love the Yankees and their baseball too. So, look, New York is an exception with that too. But I think another thing though, but New York has the rich history though. Like New York is one of the first NFL franchises. They're one of the earlier ones with the Packers and the Bears. So like, and they got 4 Super Bowls. It's like you can't tell the NFL history without any of those teams. You miss one of those teams and you cannot tell the complete history of the league. Another thing you have to have, multiple legendary players. I'm not finna go down every team and go down all the players, but look, some of the most legendary players of the game has came from all of these teams. With the Chiefs, the pick of the litter: Lynn Dawson, Derek Thomas, Buck Buchanan, Tony Gonzalez, Willie Lanier, Bobby Bell, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce. The list could go on and on for all of those teams. But you got to have a number of bona fide Hall of Famers on your team. The 69 Chiefs had like 7 or 8 alone. So Chiefs are well within that category. Another rule for my blue blood NFL franchises: you have to have a dynasty or close to one. All of those have had it. The Chiefs' current dynasty, Packers in the 60s, Cowboys in the 90s, Niners in the 80s, Steelers in the 70s, Patriots in the 2000s and 2010s. Now, again, the Raiders almost won in the 70s. Almost. /80s too a little bit. But their cultural impact alone just, again, puts them on this list. And then the Giants, they didn't have a dynasty either. But you look at the 1980s Giants, some of the best teams in NFL history, some of the best defenses in NFL history. Plus, the Giants with their 4 Super Bowls, 2 of them are against Tom Brady. No other team can or ever will say that about themselves.
Would you rather have first row to the Super Bowl with the Chiefs playing or first row to Taylor Swift concert?
Ooh, this is a tough question.
It shouldn't be that tough if you're wearing the Chiefs hat.
I'm going to go with the Taylor concert.
Everyone says these Chiefs fans are bandwagon fans. What's going on here?
I can only say that I may be a bandwagon fan because of my husband. He's a huge Chief fan, so I just go along with it. I don't even like football.
You said may. Does that mean that sounds like you are a bandwagon fan?
Yeah, no, I'm going to go with bandwagon.
Again, I talked about cultural impact with the Raiders earlier, but I need to state the case of why that is with the Chiefs now. Of course, Mahomes, Reed, you see them on commercials. You see them on endorsements. We're always the first talk on sports talk radio, on the sports talk TV. You know, the Kelce, Taylor Swift whole ordeal, Saturday Night Live. Look, you know you really popping when hip-hop songs start mentioning you in their lyrics and start naming songs and stuff after you. Migos did it with Patrick Mahomes. The Chiefs are getting referenced everywhere. Like, you turn your TV on, and there's going to be some mention of the Chiefs at some point when your TV is on. So, cultural impact, you can see it for the other teams. I don't need to state the cases for them. But, yeah, man, the Chiefs are officially definitely an NFL blue blood franchise. And it's wonderful now that the league is finally recognizing that. Chiefs Kingdom is not just only in Kansas City. But Lamar Hunt wanted this to be the Globe's team. Not just America's team, but everybody's team. And it looks like his plan is slowly but surely taking over.